All right, welcome back to the channel. Okay, look, I know I give this deck a lot of flack for not doing that well this year. I think that this is the only top that Pure Fairies has in one of the real events this year. I'm not counting like 50-person tournaments in real life or PS5s or whatever. Like as far as online tournaments that have 100 people or more or around 100 people, this is the only one that I believe has top. If there are more, let me know. I might have missed one, but yeah, in terms of Pure Fairies, I think this is it. This is by Cold Madness. Got 5th place a couple months ago, so I want to take this deck out for a spin. I'm not the best fairy player in the world. I don't really care to be anyway. I feel like being the best fairy player in the world is like being the smartest kid with but yeah, I think that this deck is probably the biggest fall off deck of 2023. For as much praise as it's gotten, it has almost no results. But there are things that I like about it. For example, I love that this version at least is playing triple Christia. That card is cracked. I have seen many builds that only play 2 copies of it, and I don't get that. I feel like this deck is so weak if you do not have Christia on the field because it's just so many normal summons. So maximizing on your win condition just makes sense. I don't care that you could draw deck Christias. If it happens, it happens. The other thing I want to say is that I'm noticing that Cold Madness did not side that Consecrated Light. Not even a single copy. Like, I'm not saying you need to side 3 of it or anything for Black Wings, but I'm just surprised there isn't a single one. I'm not going to change the deck list at all. I'm going to play it exactly as is, but I guess the one change that I would make if I were would be to just add 1 Consecrated Light. I feel like just making your Black Wing matchup free, like super free, is not a bad thing. And I get the day side and deck devastation virus and all that. But when I did used to play around with this deck, Consecrated Light completely shit on Black Wings. In theory, this deck has a good matchup against Hero Beat, Black Wings. It can have a good matchup against Frogs if you resolve Christia, because then that deck just can't really do much to it. But then I think it struggles with monsters that have big butts, so decks like Value Turbo, Machina Control, even randomly like Quick Draw I could see being problematic. Like basically the Raikou Hamster Kaius decks, they all do pretty well against this. But yeah, let's just take this into a duel, see what happens on the ladder. All right, we have a game. Okay, we get to go first, which I think is huge. This deck has a lot of normal summons, so getting to be able to put one down immediately is going to be a pretty big deal. I don't want to fall behind immediately. Okay. Let's see. So we have Bottomless and a Fairy. Now, I don't really know which one you need to set first. I'm going to go with Shining Angel, though, because this goes into DD War Lady. It's kind of my logic there. I could also go into, I have Mind Control, I can go into Cyber Valley as well. Oh, God. That's fucking annoying. Yeah, please don't be a mirror match. I do not want this to be a mirror match. Of all things, like of all the decks that you could be playing right now, why the fuck would it be also Fairy? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that there's any reason to not. So we're just gonna go in. Like, yeah, we're just going to go in. I don't really know what punishes this. Like, Brain Control doesn't really do anything. Brain Control Caius punishes it, but then I still have another floater recruiter guy. So, like, oh no. This is going to be a Black Rose Dragon. Ugh, I'm getting Black Rose. No. Yeah. Okay. Well, they get a +1 here. It's not the worst deal, though. Yeah. This is fine. Okay, so we drew. Alright, we're just gonna keep on attacking. This is all we can do, really. I don't see a need to set return yet, so we're just gonna leave it where it is. Pray that they don't have another DD War Lady. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's see what this is. It is a tomato. Okay, so I should go Cyber Valley. Yeah, I definitely want to go Cyber Valley. Alright. So I think we get our plus back from earlier here. Okay. Hmm. What is that back row? I haven't set a back row, so it could just be like MST or something, I'm thinking, right? Does that make sense? It's probably just their own MST. Do I need a... I only want bottomless to stop a DD War Lady. Like, I would just want that. I'm just going to set this. This could be MST or Destiny. Okay, it's nothing. What could this be? Like, in all seriousness, like, what could it actually be? I kind of want to just keep pressing my advantage, but I also have Herald of Orange Light live now. So, do we need to... I definitely want to attack here. Let's see what this is. Okay, I take 200. Yep, that is good, my guy. Main phase 2. Yeah, I just don't know where this is going. I am going to pass like this. I have no idea what my opponent's deck is actually trying to do. I have Dialk to recur this Shining Angel or this Cyber Valley if they banish it. And I have Return. Marketer Rose, that is annoying. Okay. We will take 14. Are they going to tribute it? Tribute both for Titanial? Yeah, we'll just bottomless that. Okay. Let's see. So I could summon Alk and beat over the DD War Lady, but that doesn't actually accomplish much, except it makes my return live, which is something, right? That's something. So do I want to clear this DD War Lady and then just have like return to deal with anything? I really wonder what that back row is. It has not been used on anything. Alright, you want to banish? Okay. I'm good with that. Set another freaking back row. Where is Christia? Like, seriously. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to keep pressing. There it is. I feel like I just have to work too hard with this deck. That's one of my biggest gripes with this shit. I just feel like I'm working so hard. And like, I don't even know for what, really. Think. I'm really wondering what that back row is. Because I want to have return set now, I think. And I'm wondering if that... Is that like Legacy Yada? Are they just being the most patient Legacy Yada player in the world? Like... Is it really giving that right now? I really want to get this return set unopposed. That's kind of where I'm at. I want to have return set with the banish pile that I have. I feel like return is just game. So I'm about to just MST this back row, and if it's fucking Legacy Yada, then you got me. Like, you've been the most patient person I've ever played against with that card. It was bottomless. Okay, fair. Alright, I'm setting up my win condition officially now. Like, I have 2 of them, really. If Christia comes back because of Dialk, then I win, because I think he's my 4th fairy. That's fucking annoying, bro. That's so annoying. Ugh. Why do they have specifically that? But I do see why return is good in this deck. Like, I get it. Because that return would have been GG no re. So they survived with that heavy storm. I wonder if they top decked it. So what do they go into here? Because I'm okay with Titanial. Giga fucking plant. Okay. Oh, well. I mean, that's just cruel. That is just... Yeah, that was just mean. Like, I think I was going to win anyway, because I was going to crash into it, get Christia, and then summon Christia, and I genuinely don't know if they can win after that. But that just made it, like, not even fair. Okay, so they're not playing a deck that can deck W me, I feel like. So I don't have to worry about that. Breaker seems really good if they're playing DD War Ladies, right? I don't know about this Tragodia. Seems sus. They don't set that many back row, it seems like, but I still don't want to have that going second and find out. Like, I don't want to fuck around and find out. So, yeah. In terms of other cards, they're playing Giga Plan. What does that mean? That means they're trying to do supervised shenanigans. I don't know if any of my cards stop that particular thing, though. And then this doesn't really do anything either, right? They set a lot of monsters, though. This card is garbage. But maybe it's good in this particular matchup because they just kept setting monsters like over and over and over again. But I could also see this going horribly wrong. So it's like, do I want to side this? Maybe. Ugh. I hate knowing when to cross out. I really hate this card. I'm just not even siding it in. And until they show me like a YGO or something, I'm just not siding that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. My opponent's at like 5 monsters last game and I still don't want to side that card. I hate it so much. Alright, so now I know to look out for Black Rose Dragon. I know to look out for Market of Rose. Because I really don't know this deck much. And here we go with the 4 normal summon hands. This is what I mean. Like, going first with this hand is fine. Going second with this hand is just... yeah. I wouldn't be mad if I had a Christia, though. With this many fairies. Okay, we'll set a monster and pass. Yeah, we're just gonna run it out. Okay. What is this? Alright, let's both get banished. I'll take 100. Alright. So we got Legacy down in case they have Heavy Storm. If they pro Heavy me, it's still only a 1-for-1 because of Legacy. Yeah, which is exactly what happened. Alright. There we go. So Heavy's going for the rest of the game. I wish I could capitalize on it. If I had more traps, I would have gotten him really good just now. Okay. This is fine. The only thing that's annoying is that he does play Caius. Oh my god, the normal summons, bro. Oh my god, this deck. Like, how can someone say that this is the best deck in the format? It's not even close. It's not even close. Look at this. This is so bad. And, like, you don't side these cards out. Like, why would you be siding out your engine? This is your fucking cards that you need to have in. There's nothing even in the side deck that I could change these out for that would be like, oh man, this is so good to have here. This is not it's not a knock on like Cold Madness. It's a knock on just the entire pure fairy build. Like, I do not like the way this deck is built. I'm just going to Synchro, go for like maybe Brionic, and then also get Lone Fire Blossom. And I think I'm just cooked. Like, unless I draw... Nice. Unless I draw... Okay. What do we want to do here? We want to get down one of these Nova Summoners. Let's kill this thing. Okay. So let's just Synchro for Brionic, search, Lone Fire, discard, bounce my back row, and then go for game. I could chain Legacy Yatagarasu to try to draw a Herald right here. As a way to like stop myself from potentially dying. This is 23 plus 15. It's not game. He summons that. Also, I want to note that outside of turn 1, they haven't gone face down at all this game. Like, they T-set turn 1 and that was it. And it's been face up ever since. This is one of the reasons why, like, I would not want to have top decked cross out here. Yeah, I mean, Mirror Force is gone. So, like, I'm just taking fucking infinite damage. I'm just so behind, and all I have is normal summons. Alright, cool. Alright, I have like 1 turn to do something. Yeah. Yep, and they don't get priority, but I can't capitalize. That Torrential would have been insane here. Although, I'm wondering if this back row is something real, like Solemn or Starlight Road. Okay, there's the fucking Herald that I needed, like, infinite ago. I think we want... I'm in a fucking pickle. What can I draw here? Like brain control is a card? Alright, yeah, we're just gonna draw here. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. So I'm gonna herald this fuck. And I will get my shit banished by this thing. And then I will, I guess, return. Is that right? Return to live. Because they're gonna start bouncing my shit. Ugh, I'm in such an awkward spot. I can't, it's so weird. My life points are too low to crash into either of these monsters and like try to get Brio off the field or anything. Yeah. They're going for my monster, which I could herald this and then that would be dead. I could also let this happen and then use return to stay alive, but then like that doesn't solve the problem. So I think I need to get rid of, yeah, we're just gonna do this. I need to get rid of Brionic. Because as long as that card's on the field, I'm fucked. So here they should summon. Yeah. Oh, this could do that? You can special one level 4 or lower plant. Oh, that's broken. Oh god, am I just dead? Do they just like make Black Rose Dragon, don't use effect, and then flip my shit in attack mode and kill me? Huh. 3-star tuner warrior. This thing isn't bad, actually. Like in this particular deck. Yep, there's a Giga Plant. Okay, DD War Lady is going to banish my shit. Oh, well, if they just do, yeah, if they do the play that I said, though, I'm just dead. Yeah. Alright, let's just admit defeat there. Yeah, we will go with Dust Shoot. Legacy. Legacy. I don't have really good any side deck options against this deck, to be honest. But I don't want this. I know that. I thought I saw it in. And I'm still just not. I'm not putting in Cross out. Like, they can go face down all they want. Okay. Maybe this game I'll. Finally, I see a fucking Christia. I was about to say, maybe this game I'll see a Christia. Yeah, let's just go with like a simple T set. We have Christie this game, so we do have a real win condition now. Last game I drew 4 normal summons in my opening hand, and then I just kept drawing them, so like no real win condition there without Christia. Like Christie would have made that perfectly fine. This is why I do think you need to maximize that card. Alright. Okay, got an early game mind control. Do they have a tuner? What are they going to do with my Nova Summoner? They do play Gale. They play that Twilight dude. So they have a good amount of tuners. Yeah, here we go. I think if I herald this, I'm just getting my fucking guy back, which is broken. So yeah, definitely want to negate this. Yeah. Okay, well, we won instantly. They went for it and they got fucking clapped. So thank you, Hiri. Okay, let's look at the openings. So I opened up Set Shining Angel, Set Bottomless. Apparently they always had the Black Rose play available, which is fine. Set Bottomless here. Yeah. So we get it for 28. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have to set Mirror Force here. Like, there isn't much that my opponent could do to this if I'm really, really thinking about it. Like, I'm not really sure. Although, I don't know what deck they're on either. But I don't, like... The one fear that I could have is if this is a mirror match, which is kind of what I thought it was as soon as I saw DD War Lady, because there aren't many decks that play DD War Lady. There's like the Trap Dragon deck sometimes plays it. It could technically be Hero Beat. Some people Tech 1, and then Fairies are like the other deck that really plays. I guess Mach and Control too. So there's like 4, but when I say there aren't many decks that play, I mean represented. Most people don't play the 4 decks that I just named. Like they're very low representation decks. So Yeah, DD War Lady, I just said maybe it could be a mirror match. And in a case that it is a mirror match, if they have their own, like, Shining Angel or Nova Summoner, and I don't have Mirror Force set, and they start crashing into my guys and they drop Christie on me, that would be really fucking annoying, right? Because I have to, I'm not going to just not summon my Shining Angel effect. Like, if they summon their own angel and crash into it, I'm not going to be like, I'm not using the effect, right? So they could actually drop Christie in main phase 2 on me, and then I just start losing the game. And I don't think Mirror Force is going to save me there. So having it set is, like, fine. It's also not the worst to get Black Rose there. It's like, okay, it's a 2 for 3. So it's only a +1, and I did go first. So it's not like I don't make it back up. And we get it right back here. This play is so good. It's just a straight up +1. So I'm at 5 cards and they're down to 4. And they're going to draw to 5. So it's basically like it took back the plus they got from the Black Rose. Also, their life points are low, which is a win condition in itself. Like, I've beaten them down so bad. So that extra 14 I got the turn before Black Rose is, like, kind of worth it. Me not having MST set here is just a knowledge thing. I did not know that this matchup, like, I guess I remember a long time ago that this deck plays Market Rose, but it's definitely not in the forefront of my head at all. Like, I genuinely do not keep a memory of what this deck plays, so I could have seen this coming in an MST set. Now here's what I do this Giga Plant thing and pass, and I draw Brain Control, but, like, to be honest... Oh, they did rip heavy! Motherfucker, I was gonna return. Yeah, so right there, I was just gonna crash and get Christie and win the game. Five normal summons. Oh, I was never winning this game. I was never... With this hand of 5 normal summons, I was never winning this game. Yeah, they're playing really well right here too. I like what they're doing. They know Mirror Force is gone, so, like, they're at no risk here. So there was some consideration that I could let this get bounced and then use return on these two. Now, I didn't know they had Solemn, but I would have died instantly. But I could have let this go through, get bounced to my hand, and then I could... When I go for game, I just return the 2 guys. Honestly, I don't even know if that saves me. I guess it kind of does because I have Herald still in my hand, but... I still think it was bad. It was bad to try to go for the return play here anyway, because Brionic would still be on the field. It's not like I'm going to go return and then the Brionic's going to get dealt with. They're just not going to attack my guys. They're going to be like, okay, attack DD War Lady directly, and then I would go return, and they would be like, all right, go to end phase, and Brionic just sits there on the field. So I'm in a really bad spot after that. Basically the same spot, but down cards. All right, this is the game where my opponent just played like a fucking donkey. Like, why would you risk activating the effect of that dude? So, like, all of this is fine. And also, welcome to the normal summon hands, my guy, where we're on equal footing. It's funny because if I was playing Frogs, dear God, I would zero diff this deck so bad. This deck is like so many decks just cannot deal with, like, the real S tier decks. And this is one of them. Like, look at this hand. What do you do to bring back Tribune Frog, Tribute for Caius? Like, what do you actually do? Like, right? Like, what do you actually do to somebody bouncing their Caius back to their hand and just being like, get rid of this. Get rid of this again. Anyway. Summoning this is fine. Summoning this and activating this effect is unhinged. This is unhinged. You've already won with the Mind Control plus Tuner plus having My Recruiter. Like, you just take your Synchro right here. You bring out fucking Black Rose or Ancient Fairy or something. Well, or Urbellum, actually, right? You make Urbellum here. Urbellum is actually broken right here. I would love Urbellum right here. Yeah, you make that guy. You crack me for 22. You make it where I can't draw. So then we're both at 4 cards. That's technically a +1 for you. But activating an effect here is just not correct, because if you get heralded, you lose instantly. And that's exactly what happened. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.